great. It's great to be back.
Are you ready to play Sunday?
Very ready. Very ready. I have a long time to get ready for it.
Josh, what do you feel like you want to try to accomplish in this final 6 games?
Really, I just want to, display some hard work and effort. Not only me, but try to, get that atmosphere throughout the rest of the team, and have us be in a position that, the city of Cleveland hasn't seen the Browns in a long time. So, really just trying to make a playoff push. That's for sure.
What have the last 10 weeks been like for you?
Last 10 weeks, it's been a grind. It's been a grind, that's for sure. A lot of working out, a lot of quiet time, stuff like that. But I've been up here still the whole time, so not too far away.
Hey, Josh, how has this changed you? Has it changed you?
Changed me? I mean, I wouldn't, as a person, it gives you more patience, I would say. With certain things, you just got to be more patient. Everything takes time, and then when time comes around, hopefully you get the opportunity to produce. Time presents itself, like right now. Hopefully I can do that for us.
Do you think people doubt whether you can, put everything behind you and never have a repeat problem?
Well, I mean, most people do doubt me, but as regards as football, I think that's the easier part for me.
But how about the other part?
Oh, life. Well, I mean, life is great right now. I can't complain about anything. I'm blessed to be in the position I am. So I'm not mad either way.
The team needs you to perform right away.
Uh-huh.
Can you perform? Can you have a big game right away like you did last year in Minnesota?
I definitely think I can. But as regards to the coaching and how they want to implement me into the game plan, that's up to them. I want them to do what they see fit, and just use me as an asset wherever is the easiest for them to do.
Josh, you told Dave Burleson yesterday that you're going to tear up this league when you get back. Why do you feel that way?
Well, we might have a misquote. So, I told him, I definitely wanted to outwork, everybody at my position or anybody opposing me, just to put that effort out there and that leadership role through showing what I could do on the field. There's a sense throughout the entire league. He probably took it the way he took it and spent it, but that's cool. Nate's my guy, so in that context, sure.
They also said that you might lose 10 to 15 pounds. How about that for you?
After I get playing or right now?
I think he said
coming back in, yeah, I was pretty heavy. I was close to 238, 240. Now I'm 229, 230. Well, yeah, more or less.
Do you feel any responsibility to repay the Browns for faith and support they've had in you?
Definitely. It's a lot of people I feel I owe that to. My family members, friends, people that felt more embarrassed about it than the city of Cleveland. As much as they are, the people closer to me feel it harder than anybody, and I feel as though I hold them as well as the Browns, but I like to do that by performing well.
Do you think you got a new lease on life here? I mean, you went from not knowing what your situation was to be, gone for the year, back after 10 games. I mean, do you think you caught another break here?
Well, I think going through this time, really just gave me time to see it's not the end of life. If you're saying a new lease on life, it's life's still gonna go on. I saw a lot of people just carrying on like nothing happened. So the team was still winning as if I wasn't there. So to take that, for granted is not what I was trying to do.
What do you do to stay patient when the game's taken away from you after 3 months?
Knowing that I could come back, I just want to make sure I was in the best shape of my life and try to come out without missing a beat and pick up right where I left off from last season. Keep it going. Go ahead.
You have maintained your innocence of this infraction in previous interviews. How serious did you consider suing the league?
I think it was considered at a point in time, but it wasn't worth it. We came to a reasonable conclusion, both sides. Might not have got exactly what we both wanted, but we compromised, and I think we worked it out just fine.
Was the suspension fair?
Was it fair, considering the rules and that the prior rules were broken? They had every right to do exactly what they did.
How could the prior rules be broken?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. They seemed it fit for it to be broken, so I guess that's what it was. Who am I to,
Did you? In one interview, I saw that you said that you feel like you have been portrayed as a druggie, as a drug addict, and you feel like that's an inaccurate perception of you. So can you kind of address that a little bit?
Well, I feel there's no need to address it anymore because people, like I said before, people are gonna have opinions and judge me. That's just what most people do. You know, the stories to back it up. You could draw whatever conclusion you could draw. The only thing I can control is what I do on the field. So that's what I'm doing, controlling what I can control. I can't control the masses, so that's not my job.
Did you tell your teammates that you were sorry that you let them down?
I think I talked to my teammates, you know, in private. You know, I've been around a lot of these guys and let them know. They know how dedicated I am to this team. You know, as all together at once, I have not done that. You know, but these guys been with me through thick and thin from my rookie year. Most of these guys, so they're well aware.
This is your chance to talk to the fans now, which you haven't done.
This would not, I'm sorry, the bitterness that I would think you were bitter. You wouldn't have been guilty in the other sports, the Olympics. You know, they were such a lower standard.
And you know, it's a sport I chose to play, and you gotta fall in line with the rules. That's just really what it is.
Josh Farmer last week said something to the effect of Josh has to learn how to fit in to this offense.
Well, he's correct. I've never played a game in this offense, so yeah, I guess right now, yeah, I never fit in the game. So we have to figure that out on this Sunday, and as we progress, hopefully get me more involved to find a productive spot to put me in.
What assurances would you give people? What assurances would you give people that you're not going to be suspended again?
Well, you know, I think the only thing I can do is just, you know, do it through action, just leading a life that people seem, you know, to them it might seem appropriate. The things that I might do might, regardless if it's, you know, what I seem right or wrong, somebody might else see it as wrong. But drugs aside, I'm not even talking about anything associated with that. But as far as regaining that image or whatever it was, it's just a football field. That's all I can do. Like I said, I just want to control what I can control, and that's playing my hardest and working my hardest. And 16 weeks, the next season, these last 6 games, this season, however long I'm in Cleveland, that's just what I want to do.
Josh, how different does this return feel than the one in Week 3 last year?
How does it feel different?
Yeah, physically you had a huge impact right away in that game.
I mean, we'll just wait a long time. A couple more weeks is a difference, getting to see where your team is. But I think really the biggest difference now is seeing how many wins we actually have in the win column. You know, it's something I haven't seen since I've been here. We haven't had 6 wins since I've been here. So I'm really excited, as well as the rest of these guys. So I was extremely pumped to get back. And like I said, I wasn't for sure how much I'd be including in offense. I just want to do whatever I could do as my part to try to get us to 7 games, and then however many after that.
Josh, if you get the opportunity, or if they ask you to address the team, you know, like on Saturday night or somehow before the game, to talk about how much this means to you, would you relish that opportunity? Do you know if that's going to happen? Or?
I have no idea, but I have no problem doing that. No problem speaking with these guys. These guys are family to me. They'll accept me that way. I have no reason to be shy, you know, or scared of them. So they know my situation, and I love those guys, so I would love to do it.
What would your message be if you get that chance?
You know, definitely tailored to the fact that the game can be taken away from you at any point in time. Tomorrow, I mean, you never really know. So cherish every moment. We all know how short of a lifetime, you know, career span you have in the NFL. So the fact that we could do something that's never been done before for the city of Cleveland, let's hone in on that and focus on the city and focus on this team and what we're doing in the locker room. From that regard, it probably expanded a little bit more, but sure.
What's the main thing you'd like to get across to the fans?
To the fans, you know, I just want them to keep on supporting us like they have been. They've been definitely probably the most dedicated, most loyal fans of any team in the NFL, that's for sure. Wins and losses, my first 2 years here, we didn't do as good, but the fans remain consistent. More so than any player, the fans remain consistent. So they could just keep doing what they're doing, and I'm just trying to pick up the slack where I can and try to make it easier for them to be a fan.
But to the fans about you personally, and that you won't have another, you know, season when you're missing 10 games. What do you say to them about that?
Honestly, people are going to just believe what they want to believe. Like I could say it till I'm blue in the face, people still might not believe it. You know, until it's done, until it happens. It's the longevity out of it I'm trying to make. So through years down the line, hopefully they see it. But it won't happen, I think, until years down the line. It's just where I'm at right now with my past and with what's going on now. Go ahead.
How many cars did you sell?
I was not actually there in the car selling capacity. I was there trying to learn the business and franchising a dealership.
Thanks a lot, Josh.